Hello and welcome to Marseille for Match Race France, the sixth event of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour 2012. Well, today quarterfinals were concluded, and in terms of taking stock of where we are on the overall tour, being the sixth event and just 3 regattas to go, it is really heating up in terms of crowning our new champion at the Monsoon Cup in Malaysia in December. Who that will be, we're yet to see, but here in France, this is how it currently stands on the overall tour leaderboard coming here to Marseille. Hansen is on 93 points, with Williams 6 points adrift on 87. But Morvan and Gilmore are in touching distance on 81 and 69. Big movers since St. Moritz match race were Laurie Jury and Keith Swinton, Torvar Mirsky and Simona Ferraresi, propping up everyone else in 11th and 12th. Well, you've seen the leaderboard there, but let's bring you up to speed with what's happened on the tour this year. Here's what's happened so far. So Keith Swinton was the last skipper to win a prize purse, being crowned King of the Mountain at St. Moritz match race. That was the 5th stage on this Alpari World Match Racing Tour. Well, it enabled him to shoot up the leaderboard, as we just saw. And here in Marseille, the qualifying round came to a conclusion yesterday. Here's how that all shaped up. It does mean a rejig probably in the standings for the overall tour leaderboard, because Laurie Jury continued his good form here and topped the qualifying round. Pierre-Antoine Morvan and Peter Gilmore, who are third and fourth on equal points on the overall tour leaderboard, finished second and third here in Marseille and have turned up the heat on Bjorn Hansen and Ian Williams in the battle to be crowned Alpari World Match Racing Tour champion for 2012. Well, let's show you what happened in today's quarterfinals, starting with a match between Laurie Jury and Simona Ferraresi. Jury leading 2-0. Here's what happened in the third match.
He's in low speed there. Yeah, Jury follows him. We have 15 seconds to the start there. It's a pretty short start line, so you don't have that much space. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
There we go. Ferraresi doing a nice job of getting a start there.
Yeah, he did a start, but he's low speed, and it looks like Jury has a good chance of just rolling on top of him. Jury is faster all the time here. We don't see the separation, but as long as Jury is faster, it's pretty difficult, because Ferraresi can't do that much.
So here we go. Simona Ferraresi opening up the clock on Laurie Jury. So he had an even start. He made a slightly better job of that first section of the beat.
Yeah.
He slowly turned what was a metre advantage into a half boat length advantage, and now he leads Laurie Jury around the top mark by upwards of 7 or 8 lengths. And crucially, Jury's closed up.
Yeah, and they do a jibe set. Really wants to come out to the pressure from the on the left-hand side.
So both boats jibe setting.
Yeah.
And we're going to see Laurie Jury here, I think, come up and attack this race.
Yeah, definitely.
So Ferraresi doing a nice job of defending so far. So here we go, showtime. Jibing out of that corner. There goes Laurie Jury. Simona Ferraresi coming out through after him. Now has Jury managed to position himself to get onto the breeze? So it looks like he's done it.
Yeah.
Ferraresi from Italy comes back to win the third match between these two skippers, taking the series to 2-1. So still advantage Jury. He's still at match point, but he lives to fight another day.
That result made it 2-1, but Laurie Jury took charge of the next race and managed to win 3-1, going through to the semi-final stage, which will conclude tomorrow. But his opponent, Simona Ferraresi, joins me now. Simona, how did you find it out there? And lucky to be going out, but you've had some good racing, certainly in the qualifying rounds.
Yes, of course, we were really disappointed today about our sailing, just because we missed the top of the round robin just in the last match in the round robin. So we were so close to be first in the round robin, and then to finish 7 on the overall standings is really disappointed. But you know, sailing is like this, and you have to take what is coming. So let's see for the next.
Competition on the Alpari World Match Racing Tour this year has been fierce. There have been some great competitors and some great rivalry out on the water. How have you found it? Because this being your debut year, is it one which you've been proud of?
Yeah, of course, we're really proud to be part of the tour, and the level is really high as usual in the World Tour, so really happy to be part of that. But just looking forward to improve our skills and to come back to just show what we can do on this.
Now, aside from this, the main sponsors here for the Alpari World Match Racing Tour, Alpari, funnily enough, have a 4X Worldwide Challenge, and they did a skipper challenge. So I wanted to bring you up to speed with this, because Simona, just at the last-ditch effort, you managed to pull it out the bag and come top of all the skippers. How does that feel?
Yeah, obviously happy to get the trading, the skipper trading competition on, and thanks to the Alpari to just let us know that this world is existing. So we really enjoyed the competition.
Now you're actually sporting 2 watches, if we can get a shot on that down there. The prize was a very swish tag watch. Look at that for a bit of bling.
Yeah, so nice. So thanks to Alpari, yes, we're really enjoying these watches.
Glad that you pulled it out the bag then, because Johnny Bernson was leading for a long time, but you've actually taken to it, and you were a newcomer at Stena Match Cup Sweden to trading. How have you taken to it?
Yeah, of course, we started trading. I mean, we didn't have any knowledge about trading, so we started not in the best way, losing a lot of money. So in the last maybe 10-15 days, we started to understand how I was working the trading and all the stuff. So it was really nice to get the money back and to understand that we were gaining a lot, and it was obviously a good sensation to take the lead in the last day. Oh, fantastic.
Did you have a specific strategy as you got into this? It seems that you developed some last 24 hours skills that you were implementing. It's a bit like match racing, I think, lots of tactics.
Yeah, of course. I mean, at the end was an advantage to come in the last 2 days with a little bit less money than Johnny. So we had the courage to improve our trading and to gain it. So it was at the end a good strategy to just trade a lot and on the good sides.
And we must point out that you were trading with virtual money. Will you now progress into the real stuff? Would you be brave enough to part with your own cash?
Yeah, hopefully in the next years we'll try to trade. We'll see. Maybe with the real money is a bit different. You have maybe less courage, but of course we will try.
What would your advice be to anyone who's thinking of taking up Forex trading?
I mean, just use the stop and loss for sure. And yeah, nothing, just have courage and believe in what are you doing, because otherwise you will not gain anything.
Thank you very much, Simona.
Thanks a lot to you.
Thank you a lot. Well, we will move on to another key race from today's quarterfinals, and it was tightly poised at 2-2 between Peter Gilmore and his opponent Keith Swinton. Now, they've had many battles here on the Alpari World Match Racing Tour this year. This is how this one panned out.
Big move. Looks like there's a bit of boat bias, and I think that's what Keith's going for. The dying moments of this pre-start.
Right down. 2, 1. And big roll.
Got to hope that Keith's not too early here.
And attacking.
That's going to be a close tack.
Both boats over, so it's going to be a lot easier for Peter Gilmore to go back. But I think he was a bit too slow to turn. See, Keith Swinton was straight onto it.
Looks like Gilmore in a better position here with a little more speed. No, he has to tag around.
So we go back towards the top mark.
The question is now is, can he keep it up? No, he's still pushing up.
And big
The shouts from Thierry. I think they believed that they were inside 2 lengths. There's the green flag.
But Keith needs to come around the mark and avoiding Peter. Let's see.
So excellent sailing there from the young Australian, managing to hold off the advances of Gilmore, to hold on to that lead as we come around the first top mark. Is advantage to Swinton. This is the race right here. The forlorn stance of the pink boat. Peter Gilmore on board, tacking underneath the line of Keith Swinton. Oh dear.
It's so difficult to see here, but it really, really looks like Keith got the pressure, and he's just plowing through now, and it's going to be in a very good position for the last tack for him. I think he's going to continue to lay line, even though the Gilmore might attack before. But as you saw earlier, and what we also saw yesterday, Gilmore, he's never done. He's going to continue pushing, and just one little mistake from Keith, and Gilmore is going to be right back on him.
Quickly with the pole.
Keith Swinton, not
Hang off
short of
when
a
you
couple
can.
of mistakes so far in this quarterfinal, but he has the lead right now. Keith Swinton still looks to have reasonable pressure and holding on to his lead. As we slowly get nearer and nearer the bottom of the run, the opportunities for Gilmore to come back into this match get less and less. And it looks like it's Keith Swinton. He's coming in on the boat end. He has the advantage. He is going to take the win.
What a race.
So what a match from Keith Swinton.
Keith Swinton ecstatic to have won that 5th and deciding match. He's now through to the semi-finals. Well, so let's sum up exactly what happened here today in sunny Marseille. The sun's still shining. As we've seen, Laurie Jury took his quarterfinals to match point after flight 2, with Simona Ferraresi taking the 3rd. Jury went on to take the 4th to win that quarterfinal, as we saw. William Tiller sent Pierre-Antoine Morvan home, upsetting Morvan's attempts at chasing Williams and Hansen down for the Tour Championship. Keith Swinton beat Peter Gilmore in the only 5-flight battle of the quarters, with several close races in that one. And finally, Ian Williams took 2011 Match Race France winner Damien Yell in a clear 3-0 victory. Well, that's it from us today, but we will conclude the semi-finals here in Marseille for Match Race France tomorrow. Join us then. Bye for now.